Support WrestleTalk!
Donate on Patreon.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. If for some reason you've been living under a rock since last Friday, you may not have heard that Titus O'Neil fell over during his entrance into the greatest Royal Rumble! Much to the pleasure of Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and, most likely, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. However, with the amount of replays it got on the show and the thousands of GIFs and memes that have been shared online since, it would have been impossible for this news to slide past you. So, as usual, when something naturally funny happens on a WWE broadcast that fans react to, WWE are doing their best to drive it into the ground. Titus was interviewed about it on last night's Raw, and they even used it as part of his character during a match between Baron Corbin and Adam Rose. Nope, wait, sorry, that's No Way Jose. My bad. Sorry, guys, that's an easy mistake to make. And like all good companies, WWE are capitalizing on this botch by releasing a t-shirt that will be outdated by the time it arrives through your letterbox. Tomorrow morning, you can world slide over to WWE Shop and pick up a sweet Titus Worldwide t-shirt to rock with greatest Royal Rumble history. Cool emoji. Speaking of cool, and former WWE champion Rob Van Dam was quick to note, you're gonna sell so many of these. You are not wrong, Rob. However, Twitter user Marvin thinks his t-shirt design is better. I'm afraid you are wrong, Marvin. Hey, maybe we could turn that Adam Rose slip-up I had into a t-shirt of our own design. Vote in the poll, Swap.
No. Because we got the Kingslayer one.
Oh yeah, the Kingslayer one, yeah. Oh.
That was a couple of months ago. We still haven't done it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good point, yeah. Yeah, cool, good point. Yeah, we'll cut that out. Yeah, we'll cut that. Speaking of things being cut out, segue! You may recall that Big Show was advertised to appear in WWE's Greatest Royal Rumble, but was eventually missing from the match. No echo that time. Show had actually been pulled from the advertising a few days before the event, and Dave Meltzer has noted on Wrestling Observer Radio this is because Show re-injured himself around 3 weeks ago, while recovering from his hip surgery and training for an in-ring return. Big Show confirmed before WrestleMania that he has re-signed with the company, and told UPI that he would be part of WWE's biggest show of the year, but hasn't been seen on TV since his steel cage match against Braun Strowman last year. But Big Show isn't the only name that hasn't been on WWE TV for some time that also wasn't a part of the Greatest Royal Rumble, even though people wanted them to be. Now, our next story does come from Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, and I know the instant reaction to that is just to dismiss it. But let's not forget that Big Daddy Dave was the first to report that Undertaker would face John Cena at WrestleMania 34, and that Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar would headline the show. The Rock and Batista have also since confirmed that Dave's reports of them being potential partners for Ronda Rousey were also correct. While I'm not saying this next story is true, although I hope it is, let's not just turn our noses up at it because Bruce Pritchard told us to do so. Basically, I'm giving you this caveat because I want this next story to be true. Among the fallout from Greatest Royal Rumble, including Saudi Arabia apologizing for WWE airing the Best of Both Brands promo and Sami Zayn being pulled from the show due to his ties with Syria, some reported plans for the show have been revealed. Dave Meltzer reported on Wrestling Observer Radio that when Vince McMahon met with the Prince who wanted the show, he was given a list of names that he wanted to appear. Among that list was The Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, and Yokozuna. Now, those paying attention will see a problem with having Warrior and Yokozuna on the show on account of them being dead. Ultimate Warrior passed away a few nights after being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2014, and Yokozuna died at the age of 34 in 2000, which for those keeping score was 18 years ago. Meltzer speculates that this could be the reason Hiroki Sumi was added into the match, despite not being under contract with WWE, because he's a Japanese sumo wrestler similar to Yokozuna's gimmick. I don't know for 100% fact, but that was the word that went round in WWE. Vince felt compelled to get someone who looked like Yokozuna. They didn't tell him it was Yokozuna, but they figured they gave him someone like Yokozuna. Although there is no word on whether Sumi will do more work with the company, a WWE.com article suggested that perhaps he could be on SmackDown Live as a bodyguard for Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sumi's Twitter account has a picture of him and Nakamura as its profile picture. There were other controversies coming out of Greatest Royal Rumble, so click the playlist to the left to catch up with the latest WrestleTalk news episodes. Subscribe to this channel and pledge on Patreon subscription to get our exclusive content like our upcoming review of WrestleMania X7. I have been Luke Owen, and please let that Yokozuna story be true.